Isn't that funny though? That the USA, he's like, this ain't even soccer. And then he's like, USA does have some brothers on the team though, and they're winning. They're probably not going to win it all, but they did win their first knockout game since 2002. So I thought that was awesome. But Stephen A. Smith, I just want to know, man, what do you guys think he's wrong about the Lakers not going to be able to win anything with the white dudes on the team? All right, so this is More Donut Podcast. It's just solo me today because, hey, what's up, Malibu? How's it going? All right, so it's just me today. It's just going to be a quick hitter. I only got a little bit to say. First, I want to say, I know I drink beer on this podcast, but I started thinking about this today. This is not a craft beer podcast. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a podcast that I do, and I like to drink when I'm doing it. And so I've decided that today I'm going to try a couple of different things, some things I thought looked really good. So this, I don't know if you can see this, is an orange. It's Smirnoff Orange. You can't see it in this stupid camera. There it is, Smirnoff Orange Cream. Smirnoff Ice, which I haven't drank that. Hey, what's up, moms and mastiffs? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I thought it said Playboy, Malibu. You said B-Day Boy. Yeah, it is my birthday today, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try to keep this about an hour. I got a lot to say. You know how much I talk. So the Smirnoff, I haven't had a Smirnoff Ice in a long time, but I saw this in the store, and it's a Smirnoff Ice Orange Cream. They had another one that was red, white, and berry, but I know that's 4th of July shit, but I just didn't want to drink that. I want to drink this orange cream. And then I got some margarita things in there. I'm going to drink some Cayman Jacks margaritas. All right, so you're probably wondering why I am not in Atlantic City. I'm wondering that too, right? So it's kind of a long story. I'll try to keep it to an hour or two. No, I'm just, but I was on my way to work Wednesday. Anyway, I might get the days mixed up a little bit, but Tuesday, I had all intentions of having, I thought I was going to have I was going to have Friday, Saturday off. No, I thought that I was still working for the whole week because I took this new route. I go to Kansas City, spend the night, and come back. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to get off where I could go to Atlantic City like I was supposed to. And I kept asking work if I was going to have if they were going to make me work on July 3rd and July 4th. And they kept saying, yeah, I was scheduled. Oh, this smells really good. It tastes like a creamsicle, but you can still taste a little bit of alcohol. It's pretty good though. Man, that could be dangerous. So they tell me, no, you're working. So that was Tuesday. And then I'm like, damn. So I called my uncle and tell my uncle I got to cancel the plans. I can't come out to Atlantic City. I'm, kind of bummed out or whatever. And then on my way back Wednesday, they call me and say, hey, they just canceled Friday's run, so you don't have to work Friday. Now that's on my way out. Anyways, whatever. So I called my uncle back and I'm like, hey, they changed it. I'll be able to come out. So we started trying to book airplane, tickets and shit. And we're trying to get it all figured out. And then it turns out I didn't know that I didn't have my real ID yet. So the airplane was going to be a big hassle. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to be able to drive there and everything. So I'm struggling trying to figure out how to get this going. I'm screwing the whole story up, but long story short, I thought I was going to Atlantic City. Then I thought I had to work. Then they tell me I didn't have to work. So I'm like, well, cool. Then I'll go to Atlantic City. Then I couldn't I don't have my real ID, and it would just be a waste of time to drive out there Friday and drive back Sunday. I would spend more time in the car than I would actually there. So we canceled the plans. So I ended up not having to work Friday and Saturday. So I wasn't going to get paid, and I'm not going on my trip. So I'm like, oh, this sucks, But I started getting in my head, well, at least I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off because I don't have to go back to work till Tuesday. And so now I'm like starting to think, well, I'll do this and that and this and that. You know, I'll start making plans. You know how that is. You get in your head, you don't have to work. That's awesome, right? Well, Thursday on my way back, Thursday on my way back from Kansas City to Dayton, work calls me and says, hey, we have an emergency. The guy that's supposed to run take the route out Thursday, because we go every other day. He was supposed to leave Thursday so he could deliver Friday. He is not going to be able to do it, and we have nobody else to do it. Can you run it? So I'm like, well, my plans are ruined already. I can't go to Atlantic City. I need them. You know, they're going to pay me the route pay plus holiday pay. And I'm like, well, but I had all these plans. I was going to do this and that and this and that, right? Not plans I was going to sit home and do nothing in my underwear. But so then I just like, well, fuck it. So I'll do it, right? So I take the run, and I can leave as early as I want Friday morning because it's already loaded and ready to go, right? So I'm like, cool. So I get in the truck and take off about 5 a.m. Friday. I'm hoping to be back like noon Saturday, right? I get down to Effingham, Illinois, which is right at about the halfway mark, 4.5 hour drive. It's supposed to be a 9-hour drive, but in my semi, it's running around 10 hours. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Semis are slower than cars. I don't know if you know that. So Effingham, Alabama, I hear like this loud shotgun sound, like boom. And I'm like, oh, I knew what it was right away. I look at my mirror, and in my mirror, I see just pieces of my trailer tire just flying off. You know, you see those alligators lying in the road. Yep, tire. Bam. You see those big pieces, they call them alligators, the big pieces of tire laying in the middle of the road. That's when a semi blew his freaking tire. So I look in the back, and it's just whipping pieces of my tire flying off everywhere. Cars are dodging it and shit. I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. But I see up the next exit, there's a TA. So I just slow rolled it to the TA, and I get in there, and I have to call dispatch, and they got to call somebody to come out to fix your tire. TA has a fucking tire shop right there. We can't do that. They have a checklist of things they have to do first. And there's a company right there that will fix the tire. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go sit in my truck for about a half hour. And then that tire company calls me, and they're like, hey, since you're at a TA, they already have a tire shop there. We can't go on their lot, on their property, to fix your tire. So you have to leave there so we can come to you. So I had to leave there and go across the street. There was another truck stop that didn't have a tire changing place. So I sat there for another hour. I was at the first place for a half hour. I sat at this one for another hour. And finally, they got my tire fixed and got me back on the road, which that put me behind. Anyways, I ended up getting back to Dayton about 3 o'clock today. Went straight to Kroger's, bought me some alcohol, came home, put on my birthday outfit. I said earlier, I don't really celebrate my birthday, which I don't really. But this, you know, I have a podcast now, and you guys don't want to see some turd, right? You want to see me. Okay, so here's one thing I thought was interesting when I'm running down to I've never been through Kansas City. I've been to St. Louis as far as I've been. Now, Kansas City is all the way on the other side of the state. So that's a pretty long state to drive to. It's like almost four hours exactly. Kansas City's all the way at the end, almost before you get to. I think, yeah, you're welcome, man. I try to look good just for you. But okay, what's the state after Missouri? You got Illinois, you got Indiana, Illinois, Missouri. Is it Kansas? Yeah, Kansas is next. So it's Kansas City's right at the end, almost right at the end, right before you get to Kansas. So I got to go all the way to there. And while I'm driving, I don't know if you guys remember that show. What was that damn show? Oh, Ozark. I don't know why I just said that, Ozark. But I'm seeing signs for the Ozark Lakes when I'm down there. I'm like, oh shit, where's Ozark Lake? It's pretty close. So I start Googling like Ozark shit, you know what I mean? So I can try to figure that out. Because I love that show Ozark. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. And the first thing that pops up is Ozark. The show Ozark was not filmed. It was not filmed in Missouri. It wasn't filmed at the Ozarks. It was fucking filmed in Georgia at Lake Lanier or Lanier. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lake Lanier, which when I used to go down to Georgia, I've been past Lake Lanier all the time. Yeah, I wasn't even filmed there. And I'm like, well, that sucks, man. It's weird because I used to go to Georgia all the time, and I drive past Lake Lanier. It's a beautiful lake, at least the part I drove across. But so remember the bird house, that house they lived in with that old man that would walk around naked. He was one of my favorite characters in the show. He was awesome. That house, you can visit that house if you want. It's right there on Lake Lanier, Flowery Branch, Georgia. That was the name of the town, Flowery Branch. The Blue Cat Lodge, which was a big part of that show. That's right there on Bell's Ferry Road in Canton, Georgia. It's now called JD's on the lake. Why? Who cares about that? Almost all the marina scenes and the lake scenes were filmed on Lake Lanier and Lake Allatoona, which is another beautiful lake. Georgia has some beautiful lakes. Georgia's beautiful. But the reason they shot it there was tax purposes. Like it was so much cheaper just to film it there because it costs a lot of money to film almost every other state, but Georgia gives them big tax breaks, which is something we've been talking about a lot lately is like all these companies getting tax breaks and stuff. So I'm like trying out in my head, like, well, I think it's a good idea if you give like filmmakers and stuff tax breaks, but why do I think that? Like, am I just against big companies? What is it? Like, I'm like, well, these guys need a break so they can film these shows so we can watch them. But these other companies need the tax breaks too. That way they can employ people and give me the things I like to play with because I like toys. So I don't know, but I just thought that was really weird. Look that up and I'm like, oh, it's not even fucking filmed here. Oh, and by the way, the Ozark Lakes make up a big, huge region of Missouri. It's about a third of the state. It's down in the southern Missouri part. And the Ozark Mountains, which is like I didn't even know there was a mountain range there. Because when I'm driving through Missouri, it's just flat as fuck. Like there's barely even any hills all the way. And once you get out of, like there's a little bit of hills in Ohio. We know that it's not much. Indiana has a little bit of hills. You go, it's very little. But on this side of Indiana, once you get on the other side of Indianapolis, all the way through Illinois, almost all the way to Kansas City, there's no hills, man. It's just flat fucking drive. So, but that's not bad. That makes it okay. Go slower when you're going up hills and shit. But so I just thought that was strange. I don't know. It seems like everything you look up is like that. One thing I did figure out when I was going through all this mess, it sent me back so bad yesterday. I almost ran out of hours trying to get back to Dayton today. And if I'd have ran out of hours, I would have to sit for 34 hours for the reset. But once you run out of hours, which I wasn't out of drive hours, I was out of actual work hours. I'm only allowed to work 70 hours in a week. I'm bumping right up against my work hours. So I'm trying to race the clock. But I don't know if you guys drink energy drinks, but I'm addicted. I love Monster. Like I've been with Monster since the beginning. I remember when Monster came out. That's my shit. And I've been with Monster forever. Even when they came out with their sugar-free Monster. That's what I drink, the green lid, 0 sugar Monsters, original flavor, 0 sugar. Yeah, I love Monsters. Oh, I like the low carb too, the blue can. Man, that's good shit. So I went into I'd already had one today though, this morning, and I'm running low, man, on energy. And I go in and I see this energy drink. It's Ghost energy drinks. I don't know if you've ever seen them or had them or heard of them. And I pick up this can and it's Welch's grape. And I'm like, oh, I can't have that. It's too much sugar. Right there, 0 sugar. I was like, this Ghost energy drinks, Welch's grape, 0 sugar. I'm like, okay, let me buy this, man. So I bought that shit. And first drink, I mean, it is amazing. It's delicious. It tastes like a freaking Welch's grape soda. There's no way it doesn't have sugar in it. They're lying. There's no way it doesn't have sugar in it. It tastes. They have orange ones too, like the orange Welch's orange. I'm like, now I'm loyal to Monster. Monster's my shit. I just feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to start trying these. I don't know. Anyways, I thought that was interesting. I found a new energy drink. I'm really weird. Like in the wintertime, I like my staples. You know what I mean? Are they cheaper than a Monster? I think it's right about the same. Like everything, all these energy drinks are running right around $3.69 or whatever. I just bought a 4-pack of Monster at Kroger. It was $9.99, and they got, they have their deals where you can buy 3 get 1 free, or buy 2 get 1 free, and they're $3.69 a piece at Kroger. I'm like, well, I might as well. Amazon, huh? Yeah, I need to look at Amazon. What are you buying by the case? Yeah, I know that it's not a good thing though. You know what I mean? I know drinking Monsters, it can't be good for you. I don't know what the fuck is in it, but it's addicting as shit. I don't drink coffee. $15 for a case? Oh, 15 for a 12-pack. That's still not bad. So it's 24 cans or 15 cans for $30. That's $2 a can. That's good. Oh, that's really good, man. You're saving almost $2. Damn, saving almost $2 a can. Even if you buy at the store, if you buy 2 get 1 free, you're still paying math. You know what I mean? Fucking math. I slept in that class that day. $3.69. That's about $7.40 divided by 3. What's that running, like $2.50 a can? So that's close, but still, you know what I'm saying, right? I think I did the math right. If I didn't, you guys will come at me. All right, so let me finish this. I'm gonna finish this orange cream. Man, this is really good. Smirnoff. The only problem with Smirnoff is only 4. It's still a little more than a Bud Light. I've been saying Bud Light have 4.7, and it's 4.2. This is 4.9, so at least has a little more alcohol in it. But I don't even know. Smirnoff I thought was vodka. So if this is vodka, that's still not good, right? You're not going to check? Okay. I appreciate you not fact checking me live on the podcast. All right, let me kill this. I got a Cayman's, I got a 12-pack of 4 different margaritas. I'm not going to drink them all on the podcast. I think we're getting close. I only got a couple more things I want to talk about, but let me finish this and we'll get on to the next subject. I love getting drunk with you guys. Let me see these. I'm going to take my hat off. Okay. At least make me look good. I know that's hard to do. All right. So I was at Kroger today buying the alcohol, right? And I'm like, I need some swim trunks because I don't have any swim trunks. I haven't bought swim trunks in years. 7 years ago is the last time you drank? Good. Good for you. That's awesome. Looking so fancy. Let's go. It's America 250, right? And Steve 56. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I have another friend of mine that's been sober about 10 years. That's cool, man. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm alcoholic at all, but I'm saying I like to drink. All right, this is Cayman Jack. This is just a regular margarita. It says proudly crafted somewhere, wherever they craft this shit. My eyes are too old and it's too dark in here to see. I got my fancy lights on. let me get situated. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was at Kroger buying alcohol today, and I was getting some swim trunks. Right? Okay. First, when I first walk in, they have fruit trays. It's just strawberries, pineapples, cantaloupe, and whatever. And they're usually like $25 or whatever, right? And I see the sign says $7.50. So I'm like, you can't pass that up, right? So I get $7.50, put it in my cart, and I go in and buy the alcohol, which is like 30 some dollars. And then I'm walking past and I see swim trunks there. I'm like, oh, I want to get some swim trunks. Right up top, there's a sign that says buy one, get one free. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy let's give me 2 pairs of swim trunks. I'll never buy another pair of swim trunks the rest of my life, right? Do you buy new swim trunks every year? I don't know. I'll have these the rest of my life. I get 2 pair, right? I've never had 2 pairs of swim trunks ever. I don't go swimming, first of all. But then, so I get up to the cash register. I'm checking out. I do the alcohol first. They ID me, whatever. Not that they have to. 30 years old, hell yeah. Nobody buys new swim trunks every year, I don't think. If you do, man, you're fancy or you got a wife. Your wife gets you a new pair of swim trunks. You don't do that shit yourself. And so I got underwear that are like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not buying swim trunks every fucking year. So I do the alcohol first. Then I do the freaking fruit tray, and it comes up $15.99. And I'm like, well, when you hit pay, it'll take it off, right? Because you swipe your card or whatever. And so then I do the first pair of swim trunks are $40. And then I do the second pair, and they come up $40, and then it come up $20 off. And I'm like, okay, well, it'll fix it after I hit pay, right? So I hit pay, and it didn't take none of that shit off. So I call the girl over, and she comes over, and I tell her about the fruit tray. So she takes that and makes it $7.50. So I'm like, cool. And I said, well, one more thing, the swim trunks right here, if you can see the sign from where we're standing there, it says buy one pair, get a second pair free. I said, right here, you can see it only took $20 off. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she hits this button, swipes her card, hits the button, takes off the pair of swim trunks that I have that were $40, takes them off, and then goes, there you go, and walks away. So not only did I get my second pair free, I only paid $20 for the first pair. Brokers, don't sue me if you watch this podcast. If you are watching this podcast, sue me. That way I can get some publicity. All right. So I'm going to try this margarita. I love margaritas, man. I don't think I've had a margarita in a can, though. Have you ever had a margarita in a can? Tequila. Oh, I forgot about it. I can't drink too much fucking tequila, man. I'm probably just going to go right now. I got up at 2:30 this morning. Yeah, it didn't beep. Nope. I got up at 2:30 this morning in Kansas City, Missouri. Drove. It was 10 hours and 40 minutes, man. I was kicking ass. You're not allowed to speed. In my truck, I'm governed at 68 miles an hour. So if you see me in the left lane trying to pass another semi that's governed at 68 miles an hour, but he's going half a mile an hour too slow for me, and it takes me 2 weeks to pass that guy, just remember, that's probably me up there, and you can't be mad at me, right? Yeah, I'm the asshole. Can't be mad at me, man. I'm just trying to get home, bro. You don't understand. I've been out here on the road. Yeah. No, you can't be mad at me, bro. All right, so I forget what the fuck I was talking about. Man, that's actually pretty good. You can taste tequila in it, but it's not too strong. The mix is not too strong. You know, sometimes you get a margarita and the mix will just be too much. You'll be like, oh, this is nothing but mix. Man, they got a good recipe. I'm not going to drink that too fast, though. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all lit up. All right, so now I want to talk about the Supergirl movie. Everybody has given her so much. We're going to watch a trailer here in a second. Let me turn that off. But Millie Alcock is in the new Supergirl movie, and I don't know if you guys know who she is. Like I was kind of interested in the Supergirl movie just because she was in the. I don't know if you watched the Game of Thrones, the prequel, House of Dragons. She's in that in the first season of that. She's like the main character. And I was kind of upset because about 4 or 5 episodes in, they did a whole time jump thing and they swapped her out for another actor. And I'm like, why would you do that? I didn't understand at first. But then as you watch House of Dragons, if you watch all of it, you'll understand why they had to, because they needed her. Like she looks like a young girl, like a young woman, like 19 or whatever. And they needed the person that's going to take this role and be queen and be crazy and all that shit to be a woman, So, but then she gets cast in this Supergirl role, and people, first of all, are just trashing her, talking about how ugly she is and saying she looks like that boy from Road Boy. What was that movie? Mad Max. That little boy from Mad Max. I don't know. But some of the memes were kind of funny, but they were just giving her all kinds of shit. But I started looking into it, like this is her first like big movie. Like that Game of Thrones thing, I think might have been her first or second thing, and then she did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But this is her first movie, and they're expecting her to carry this movie. So I was kind of interested to see, like, when it came out, what it was going to do. Millie Alcock is in it. She plays Supergirl, of course. Kara. And then Jason Momoa's in this. He plays Lobo. Eve Ridley, who I don't even know if I know that is. Matthias, I can't even say his last name, Schoenaerts. He plays Krim. So my question's, okay, so this movie came out, and I'm not going to say it flopped, because I'll tell you, it was second. Its opening weekend, it was second. So it didn't flop, but they spent about $170 million to make it, and it only made $37 million the first. You have a question for me? Go ahead. $37 million the first weekend domestically, $68 million worldwide the opening weekend. They spent 170 on it, and it only made $68 million the first weekend. They were looking at 50 to 55. They'll make their money back. What kind of question is this, Malibu? Okay, well, someone in my chat wants to know, would you rather lay with Hulk Hogan if he had a vagina, or lay with Megan Fox if she had a penis? What the fuck? What kind of question is that? Oh my God. So it's Hulk Hogan's face and everything, like his fucked up face and all that shit. And but he has a vagina. Or Megan Fox, who's beautiful. Is it bigger than mine? Oh, man, that's a terrible question, man. Let me get on this. It can be. I don't. That's enough. I mean, it's not even a question, Brad. Like, that's not even a question. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on his wife with their maid, and she kind of looks like Hulk Hogan. So, I mean, it's not okay. I'm going to ask you. Can I ask you that question? Can you answer the question? Okay. So they were hoping for $50 to $55 million domestically. I mean, it missed that mark, but they'll eventually make their money back, I think. So, Toy Story beat the crap out of it, though. Toy Story made $70 million, doubled it. It made $70 million opening weekend, and it's still going strong. It's been number one all day long. You said long with all capital letters with some exclamation points so we know what you're talking about. So, okay. So let's watch. I want to watch this trailer for this Superman movie. And then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Audio. You'll get the audio. Damn, I've lost viewers already. You guys suck.
You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have.
What are they talking on a fucking TV phone? What the fuck is that?
Home is wherever you are, buddy.
Okay, I kind of see the Mad Max little boy a little bit, but you know what I mean?
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out. What can I do?
Did he just shoot that dog?
On that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
So she has to save her dog? That's what this is about? Is this like John Wick?
My innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
There he is. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie. As soon as it's over, I'll give you my honest opinion.
It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Okay. Now, I don't know much at all. I don't know much at all about that universe. Superman. I'm not a big comic book person. I never have been. I did watch the first. I still think the best Superman was the Christopher Reeve Superman. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, like, just watching that trailer. Yeah. I mean, it looked like they took the plot from John Wick. You know, they killed this girl's dog and she's mad. That's all I got from the trailer. Second thing I got from the trailer is, like, I don't know anything about John Mimosa's Mimosa. I don't know anything about his character, like what he does or whatever. Like, but he doesn't have superpowers, right? He might be big, strong, but he's not from Krypton. So the yellow sun gives people from Krypton their power. The red sun takes it away, right? So how's he beating the shit out of all those people? Like, bullets and laser guns or whatever they're using will still, anyways. It didn't look great to me. I was never going to watch it anyways. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. I'm not a comic book person. I just don't like comic book movies. I saw the one with the Joker. I thought the Jokers were good, but I don't know if, you know, I weren't really following the comic books anyways. But I don't know. I just don't think I would ever go watch it. Well, that's the big problem. It doesn't look good. It's not winning at the box office. But the thing is, they're coming out and saying that it's not doing good because white men don't want to watch a female character be a strong character in a movie. They're blaming it on us. They're blaming it on me. If you're going to blame it on me, I'll take all the blame because I wasn't going to watch it anyways. If I do watch it, it'll be on Netflix one day and I'll turn it on or something. I'm not going to go pay to watch it. And I have friends, though, that are white males that definitely went and saw it. Like we all know Jason, the guy that runs the After the Popcorn it used to be a podcast. Now it's just a Facebook page. He definitely went and saw it. I guarantee he saw it opening day. He watches everything that comes out. There's people that love movies. I don't like movies like that. This movie, and the other thing that cracks me up is like they're blaming it on white men for not going and watching this movie. I want to know, does that mean like if you go to the theater, then it's full of black men that are watching it? Because I don't think anybody's going. I'm not trying to make it racist, but you know what I'm saying? They're blaming it on, they specifically call out white men for not watching it. But the other thing is, Toy Story doubled it. Toy Story doubled it. $70 million it made in its first weekend. It made $50 million the second weekend. That's Toy Story. So you're telling me the white men that didn't go watch Supergirl did go and watch Toy Story? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, it's probably a good movie. Which one of the Toy Stories so far has not been good? They're good stories. They're good movies. You can bring your kids. I don't know what this is. The trailer, if I'm just going off the trailer, it didn't show me anything about the movie. I don't read comic books, so I have no idea what Supergirl is. It just didn't look, and I get it that she's Supergirl, but it still looks unrealistic when she's whipping a chain around and taking out 100 guys. I'm not saying 100 guys could beat Supergirl. I'm not saying that. But it just, I don't know, it didn't look realistic. It didn't look fun even. And the music they were using was, I don't know if it was for dramatic effect, but it was bringing me down. The whole time I watched the trailer, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go there and feel down. This looks, I don't know, it just didn't look good. And then Toy Story's crushing it. So I'm just like, you guys are you're reaching. I mean, just write a damn good movie, Hollywood. Stop with all the fucking comic book hero movies. We've had enough of them. You can't. Plus, who is Supergirl? Like Wonder Woman or whatever. I grew up watching Wonder Woman cartoons and shit. I might even think about watching a Wonder Woman movie. Actually, I didn't go when they made that either. But you know what I mean? Like, this is not a character people are familiar with. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what were the ones with there's been a lot of comic book movies that have done really well. I didn't watch any of them. Wonder Woman was good. You liked it. That's good. See, but you knew Wonder Woman. You knew what she was about. And then if you're going to make not a new character, but I don't know Supergirl. Like most people don't know Supergirl unless you're really in that world, right? So you would have to like show me a reason to go watch it. Her dog getting shot was fucked up. Ooh, Wonder Woman was hot. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of does back up what they were saying about this because people don't think Millie Alcock is hot or whatever, then they're not going to go watch it. And that's what they were saying. Like white men aren't going to go watch it because they don't find sex appeal, but it's Supergirl. It's not Superwoman. Superwoman is a woman. Supergirl is a girl. This looks like a teenage girl to me. So there's no appeal that way at all. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know what they were going for. That's the thing. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you writing? You know, a show that was good. It was a video game. Not The Last of Us. I thought the first season was good. There was another video game with a girl. I think it was Fallout. That show was really good, but it was really well written. And to me, character development is a huge part of a storyline. I need player number one. I don't think I saw player number one. Was that good? Oh, I heard it was really good. People liked player number one. But this brought, I'm almost done. I only got like 20 minutes left. Let me drink some more of this drink. So I thought it was good. The trailer for this Supergirl, it just bummed me out more than anything. Like, you shot a dog in it, which this is very, to me, this was funny. When me and Ken and Dad went fishing last weekend, me and Ken are sitting at the bar waiting on Dad to get there. He was bringing like 4 people. Me and Ken got there kind of early, and we're sitting at the bar having a couple beers, watching. And the only thing they had on the TV was the news. And there was a video of cops like going into this guy's backyard or something, and there was a dog like kind of lunged at the cop a little bit. And you know me, I run my mouth a lot. I jokingly said, "Shoot it." And Ken gave me a look like Supergirl's eyes turned red, like he was going to shoot lasers through me. He did not find any humor in that at all. And he was almost mad, like instantly. And it kind of went away. But the fucked up thing was the video, this cop did shoot the dog. This cop went into this guy's backyard with no warrant, no anything, just went into the backyard. Another dog comes up to the cop and it's kind of like sniffing him and stuff. And the cop looks a little nervous. And then this other dog kind of runs up to him. And that cop did pull his gun out and shot this fucking dog and killed the dog. So if the owner of that dog does go Supergirl or John Wick on the guy, I don't blame him. And then I felt horrible because I just bullshit. I didn't mean it. I'm just like, shoot it. And Kim was like, I'll kill you. And then then he did kill the fucking dog. So I guess I got to watch my mouth. I got to watch how I joke around and shit. So, but anyways, I thought that this was fucked up. The last thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you've seen this at all. You guys, I don't know if you know who Stephen A. Smith is. Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is he's a sports commentator. He used to do a show with another sports commentator named Skip Bayless. And I say sports commentators, but I say that lightly. They're more rage baiters than anything. Before the internet got huge, they were rage baiting on TV and they just carry it over. But over the weekend, or over the last couple of days, LeBron James left the Lakers. The Lakers have been acquiring a couple other players. And I guess, well, I'm going to let Stephen A. Smith say it.
Because I know I'm going to hear from a lot of people on this, but damn it, it needs to be said, so I'm going to say it. Okay? 86. What am I saying? 888-623-3646. 888-MAD-DOG-6 is the number to call. I just got to say it, y'all.
Just say it.
Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Somebody had to say it, so I'm saying it. Your 3 top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't golf. This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. And we got a whole bunch of brothers on Team USA. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. This is basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your 3 most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it.
Yeah. Say it.
All right, to the leadership of SiriusXM, Eric Spitz, Steve Torrey, Mad Dog Russo. Sorry if it makes y'all uncomfortable. Love y'all. Y'all know that.
Hey, come on now. What? I love it. He is going off. And I just want to know, my man, okay, people are pissed. Like they're calling him racist and all this shit. No, he's a professional rage baiter. I don't know if he's racist or not. I don't care. I think it's funny as hell because is he wrong? Are the Lakers going to win with a bunch of white dudes? And it's not just the three prominent players on their team. Their whole first five starting squad, their whole five starting squad is white. This is going to give a lot of people a lot of great white hope. You know what I mean? Like they're going to be people that have never been Lakers fan in their life are going to start loving the Lakers. They're going to be hoping and rooting. And by the fourth week of the NBA season, when they figure out this team ain't winning, are they going to ditch them? Wouldn't it be funny if they won the whole thing? You're right, Malibu. It would be hilarious. Like, there's something inside me that wants him to be wrong as fuck, but there's also the logic side of me that knows, dude. You're already starting from behind. The only thing missing from that clip was the M-word. If he just said the M-word, it would have made. He does have a point. Like people are so mad, they're up in arms about this. But we've known forever that basketball is not a white dude's game. That we've had some great white players or whatever, and it's people are like, it's not about race. You can't make this. It is about skill level, right? There's just I don't know if it can't be. There's no way it could be inherently black people are better at basketball, but they do. Maybe they play more. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. There's a lot of really good white players, but is he wrong about? Okay, the Celtics, did they have their three top players were white when Bird was playing? Because Bird was great. They won championships with Bird, right? Bird was probably one of the best players in NBA history. I don't know if these three white dudes that got on the Lakers now are part of NBA history. I do know, though, that no matter what happens in LA, Steve Kerr was great. What's going on, Resin? Man, I am hydrating, dude. I got some margaritas in a can, baby. Look, you can't make me drink like 5 shots in a row, bro. So the one thing LA Lakers will be happy about is to not have LeBron James there anymore. LeBron James, but come on, man, golly. Is one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not taking that away from him. You know, there's an argument top 1, top 2. Come on, Resin. He needs to be drunk for his birthday. That's right. All right. So, but the last 3 or 4 years, he's become Flop Master J, man. Like every time somebody would just blow on him, he would fall down and say his knee was hurt. So they're going to be happy that he's gone. But I'm going to play this clip again, man. It's just too damn good. It's just amazing. Don't get mad at me, chat, but I'm going to play this clip again. Stephen A., let me know if he's wrong.
8-6.
Yeah, we're at the right spot.
What am I saying? 888-623-3646. 888 Mad Dog 6 is the number to call. I just got to say it, y'all. Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Somebody had to say it, so I'm saying it. Your 3 top players are white dudes?
Yeah, today's my birthday. 3 top players are white dudes? Where the M-words
This
at?
ain't golf. This ain't baseball.
Baseball.
Hell, it ain't even soccer.
Oh, thanks,
And we
Resin.
got a whole bunch of brothers on Team USA. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. This is basketball.
This is basketball. Speaking of soccer, man, didn't USA win their knockout game? And did they win the other night? I know they won their first knockout game. Let's ask ChatGPT. How's USA doing in soccer right now?
U.S. men's national team is having a great run.
They're having a great run.
16 in the
Their first ever World Cup knockout stage. Well, not first ever.
However, suspended this game due to a red card.
Okay. Well, they won their knockout game. Oh, Malibu, thanks for the gifted sub, man. That's crazy, bro. That's insane, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, he gifted to the Resin. Man, you guys are like buddies. Hey, isn't that funny, though? That the USA, he's like, this ain't even soccer. And then he's like, USA does have some brothers on the team, though, and they're winning. They're probably not going to win it all, but they did win their first knockout game since 2002. So I thought that was awesome. But Stephen A. Smith, I just want to know, man, what do you guys think he's wrong about the Lakers not going to be able to win anything with the white dudes on the team? Is that crazy? I don't know, man. I personally don't. I personally don't feel like it's a racist statement. I just feel like he's talking about basketball. Stephen A. Smith is a rage baiter, man. That's what he does. That's how he gets clicks. That's how he gets people. He's original. That's what he's never. Every now and then he says something. You're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But most of the time he's saying stuff just to make you mad. And that's how he's built his career. Him and Skip Bayless. That's what they do, is they just make people mad. And they know how to say things where it sounds like they're actually having an opinion or whatever. But believe me, he didn't just wake up and grab the mic and say this today. He thought precisely about what he was going to say and how he was going to say it, how he was going to word it, what words he was going to use to make you mad. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to make money. He's beyond rich, and it's not because he sucks at what he does. He knows what he's doing. But I do think he has a point on this one. Can you win in the NBA without brothers on your team? Can it be done? Man, now I feel like I got to go grab one more drink because you gifted a sub and then Resin came in here. So let me grab another margarita and I'll be right back. Oh, shit. I'm not playing Rocket League today, I'll tell you that. All right, so let me know what you think about that. If you're watching on the YouTube, I want you guys to know, man, you guys are doing great. 76 subs now on YouTube. That's amazing. Like, started out with 13. This is episode number 22, which most people, they say if you're doing podcasts, you don't make it past episode 10. But seeing how I don't care if I make any money or anything anyways, I'm going to make it till I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I bought all this fucking equipment. I might as well. You're addicted to Rocket League? All right. So this is a blood orange margarita from Cayman Jack. I'm going to drink this one and then I'm going to get out of here. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about now. I think am I exhausted on topics? What else is going on in the world today? Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay. I don't want to talk about the Middle East. America 250 is huge. Now, I heard, though, that an America 250 had been being planned for quite some time. They had all these events planned and stuff. And then when Independence Day, baby, that's right. Happy birthday, America, 250 years, man. Come on. But when Trump came into office, he started a new group, and they were doing the Freedom 250. So they kind of took over all the events and stuff. I don't know how that's going. Heat waves of fire. Millions of Americans are celebrating under dangerous heat conditions. Did you see? I wonder if I can find that video. There was a fireworks store that blew up. Where was it at? It was in okay, I'm gonna put this one on.
An explosive scene in Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
A fireworks stand up.
No, what are you doing? Stop that. Hold on. Come on now. Is it this one? Yeah.
And plenty of bangs lighting up the sky on the side of
it's a fireworks stand in Oklahoma caught on fire.
For those driving by.
Alex, I want to get out of here.
The local fire department says its crews quickly got to the scene over the weekend, putting out the inferno in about 20 minutes. And fortunately, they say...
Let's see if there's more. That's one. Here's one in California. Oh, shit. Oh my God. That was the whole warehouse blew up. Hey, you're getting a finale there for free. Oh, did it catch houses on fire around it? What the fuck's going on? Okay, that's crazy. Let's see if there's another one. No sound?
Whoa! Oh my God!
Fireworks factory caught on. Where the hell's Malta?
Look at that!
Anyways, man, this shit's dangerous, right?
Look at that!
Fireworks are worldwide, man. That shit is dangerous. Okay. Anyways, happy 4th of July, everybody. Be careful when you're out there. It was the best show ever. Your store was dead today. What? Nobody's buying steaks? What do you mean, man? If you don't know, Resin is a butcher. He cuts up beef. He gives you the select cuts for your grilling pleasure. So, yeah, it should be dead today. Nobody should be going to the fucking store today. You should have bought all your shit by Friday. And then that way you don't have to mess with the people at the why are people working on my birthday? No one should have to work on my birthday. That's what I'm petitioning for. I'm going to write a petition to the government and I'm going to tell them that this is my birthday. No one should have to fucking work. Everybody should get a Steve's birthday paid day off is what I'm. Yeah, that's what I know for a fact Brad didn't work today. It's Saturday. I don't know if you had Friday off or not, Brad. But I do appreciate you guys coming out. This blood orange margarita is not as good as the regular margarita. It's got a weird sweetness to it that I don't know if I like or not. Anyways, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me on my birthday for a little bit. I'm going to try to get better material. I will probably end up doing solo podcasts every now and then. Hopefully they turn out good on the YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just me. I don't know if you want to hear me talk. I love to hear me talk. Anyone that knows me will know that I fucking probably talk too much. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight. YouTube, man, you guys are awesome. Please like and subscribe or like and subscribe, depending on where I decide to put it. And I will see you guys next week. This actually won't air until a week after my birthday. But thanks for hanging out with me, Resin, Malibu, Moms and Mastiffs. You guys are awesome. And I will catch you all next week. I'll catch you all next week. Next week. Oh, what's up, Brad? Before I get off, hold on. Brad wants to say something else to me. I'll answer your question. Dude. Okay, so people that don't remember the question was, would you rather lay with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he had a vagina, or Megan Fox, but she has a ding-ding? He says it's a hard one. We already know what your answer is, Brad. You don't have to keep saying it. It's not that hard, man. I mean, I got to go with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just not. I mean, yes, Megan Fox is beautiful. You know what would have made this question more difficult for me is if you'd have said like Jennifer Aniston in her prime. If you'd have said, oh, like right now, I'm in love with Sabrina Carpenter. You know what I mean? Like Sabrina, I know people think she's not that good looking or whatever. I don't care. But if you'd have said Sabrina Carpenter, but she has a penis, that would have made this question way more difficult. Megan Fox, are we talking about Transformer 1 days? Like she was just, wow. Transformer 1 was amazing. And that's such Because even if it is Sabrina Carpenter, but she has a penis, I mean, you're gay, right? You can't say you're not. Do you have to do anything with the penis? Are you just saying just lay with them like we lay on the couch and cuddle and watch a movie? I can do that. This is not a YouTube appropriate question. I don't feel like this is a YouTube appropriate question. You have to have sex with them? And what's your answer straight up, is Megan Fox penis or not? What do you mean, are you though? What do you mean? This doesn't make any sense. You're having sex with a penis. If you're a guy having sex with a penis, you're gay. It doesn't matter if it's attached to a woman or not. That means it's the actual. So what we're saying here is every guy's a little bit gay. Is that what we're saying? The lights are off. Yeah, that makes a big difference. If the lights are off, I'm going with Arnold Schwarzenegger because you can't see him anyways. But damn, that's a big woman though. Like, I'm not just talking about, I mean, he's like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's like 6'2" or something, right? He's a fucking huge dude. When he's got a vagina. I don't know, man. This is a fucked up question, bro. Because that Arnold Schwarzenegger's, I'll be back. You know what I mean? Like, he's the Terminator. I'm having sex with the Terminator. Women know I'm having sex with the Terminator. He had to find a woman as big as him. His freaking maid was as big as him. Dude, why you bring this question to me, man? This is fucked up. Now you got me thinking about Sabrina Carpenter might have a penis. I think Resin left. He's like, I ain't in this conversation, bro. All right. Hey, you guys have a great night, man. I appreciate you, Brad. I'm going to go ahead and say be with Sabrina Carpenter. And I will talk to you all next week, man. Thanks for hanging out.